Octopus there, ASMR. Hey guys, I thought it'd be pretty fun to log on to old school Runescape and just kind of take you on a trip of probably the game that I spent the most time on in all of my gaming career, and that is quite a few games. But anyways, old school Runescape is I believe it's the 2006 edition of what the game used to be, because if you went to their site you could play the current version, which in my experience this is the only RuneScape that is and ever shall be. Like, old school RuneScape is the greatest. It always has been, always will. They've come a long ways with the current RuneScape, but it's all about use shrimp with fire, raw shrimp. There we go. Man, I haven't done that in years, because the first time I played RuneScape I was maybe 12 years old or so. Oh, looks like my shrimp got burnt. I gotta cook me a new one. And I'd stay up for just 6-8 hours at a time just playing this game. I stayed up so late, and I'd just try to go player killing, and I'd be doing quests, and I'd be doing clue scrolls, and I'd be trying to get like rare items. I'd be going to what we call like I think like the barrows they were called, where you try to get like the ancient history items and stuff from this underground tomb. But anyways, I just kind of wanted to create an account and just see what it was like, kind of take you on a trip of my childhood, because this game was a huge part of my childhood. So what would you like to hear more about? Let's learn about wood cutting. Oh, I think I already actually cut down some logs, clearly. So pretty much it's really just a matter of like clicking. You don't really, unlike most games, you don't really use your keyboard other than to talk very much. Like, you move by clicking on the map, as you can see here. Man, aren't these graphics just great? I mean, look at this stuff. This is just so many memories. It's just making me so happy just looking at this. I had to actually install JavaScript onto my iMac just to play it all over again. So anyways, I think I've already done everything that she wants me to do. But yeah, so let me just kind of cover like the basics of the game if you've never really played it before, which I kind of assume you have if you're clicking. So you got the skills, you got attack, strength, defense, ranged, prayer, magic, runecraft. Runecrafting was always so boring. Oh, and I did a lot of runecrafting too, up until I could do like nature runes, I think. And man, I can't tell you how many times I ran through the jungle trying to make nature runes. But hey, they sold pretty good though. I think they sold for like 200 gold, 300 gold a rune, and you can make like, I don't know, like 60 of them at a time. I'm probably wrong. Construction, that's where like you made your own house. There's been a lot of craziness with building houses. If you were around to witness the June 6, 2006, you know what I'm talking about. The RuneScape massacre. I was playing that day, but I wasn't on the world that it happened at. But I think what happened, it's been 10 years now, that's crazy. But what happened was this guy made a house, right? Like you could build your own house, and it looked a lot like this little house right here. But this guy, you can add like your own room. It's kind of like The Sims. They kind of made it into like a Sims kind of game. But you could build like a ring to fight in, like to box, and just fight each other for fun. Because even in current RuneScape, I think you can only kill other players in certain areas of the map, otherwise known as the wild. But no, that made it so you could actually like challenge people inside of your house. And if you die in RuneScape, you lose everything except for 3 items. And if you have a skull over your head, which means you just recently attacked a player, you lose everything. That's kind of cool, because in a lot of like the MMOs, RPGs, the massive multiplayer online role-playing game, I think it's called. Mind you, I haven't played this in ever. But anyways, yeah, like if you play WoW, which I had a little short stint playing WoW, which is the epic failure, but you don't really lose anything if you die. You just respawn. I think you might lose some gold, but no, RuneScape's brutal. It's like playing Diablo on like hardcore mode. You lose all of your items, and you gotta start back from scratch. Because you got like the bank you can like keep your items in. But let's say I'm wearing like a full suit of armor. It really sucked. But I digress. I was going through so I got hit points, which I only got 10, which is pretty pathetic, but I just opened up a new account. Agility, I think that was where it increases how long you can run, but you have to subscribe to like premium Runescape. You have to be like a member, which I think is like $6 a month, or probably even less now. Herblore, I only got to like probably level 8 Herblore. I hated it, trying to make potions. Thieving was a lot of fun. I used to steal cakes out of the stands, and that was my food. Anytime I tried to like heal myself, I just eat cake. That were the days. Crafting, let me look at it. Yeah, crafting, you can make like armor out of just like you can make like dragon skin armor and like leather stuff. You can make pottery, glass, jewelry. Make a couple. Oh yeah, you make like staves and crossbow bolts and things like that for archery. Oh yeah, you can also make. You can repair. That's probably for some kind of quest. Yeah. Yeah, I sucked at crafting too. I think the only thing I made was like golden rings. The fletching is where you make arrows, and a lot of people fletch like crazy, and they like pick the flax in which to make arrows out of and sell it for a ton of money. I did that for a while. Slayer was a lot of fun. It's pretty much like the most fun skill to raise, because you had like some sort of like Slayer guy that told you to go kill monsters, and he was kind of like your guide guy. And hunter, I never got around to hunting. I think I quit right when hunting came out. That was right when I left RuneScape. So yeah, that tells you. Matter of fact, for all you hardcore people, I joined right when the quest Mountain Daughter, I think it was called. Yeah, that's when I quit mining. Mining was my highest skill by far, because I got it to level, I want to be like, I think like 81, and they were way higher than all of my like other stats, like attack and like strength and hit points and stuff, because I wanted to mine runite. This stuff right here, that stuff used to sell for like, I think $2,000 a piece, or like 2,000 gold, something like that. But I mined so much iron ore, and I mined like gold ore. I made steel bars, and I think the highest I got was the dragon pickaxe. Yeah, I was way above. Sorry, that was my phone. Sorry guys, my audio is being super weird, but I think I talked a little bit too loud into it. I don't know what's going on. And then you can make fires, which a ton of people got that to like maxed out, because if you get it to, I think, level 99, something like that, or 100, I think 99, that's right, you actually get a cape. You might actually get a picture. Hang on. It was called a skill cape. It's for people that went like grinded all the way to 99, and like you could do a special emote, and you just look like a total badass for grinding your ass off to get to 99. I never did that in my life. The highest I got was mining to 81, and I wasn't about to do that. Some people, there's some hardcore players even today that have every skill 99. They're just, I mean, I gotta play Overwatch, I gotta play other games, I don't have time for that. Then like wood cutting, a lot of people also got like the, getting like skill cape for chopping wood. That's pretty good. And farming, I never farmed a day in my life. I think I got it to like probably level like 3 or 4. Anyways, I'm just gonna talk to this master chef and probably make us some bread and stuff, but I won't walk you through the entire tutorial, because if you played this game enough, you've probably made more than one character, because you used to make like peer characters, which was, as you advance your combat stats, you upgrade your overall general. Like for example, see how he's like, see him, he's probably level 3, I think. I think everybody starts out at 3, but people could get to level, I want to say like 120, 130, but I think most I got was like 99. Not sure if I broke 100 or not, maybe, but sorry. Yeah, like I was saying, I think like the basic mechanics of this game are just clicking. You don't really use your keyboard for too much. You just kind of click on things. Like I just made like the bread dough because I clicked on the flour, then I clicked on the pot, and it mixed it with the water that was in the pot. Then I clicked on the arrange, and I made some bread. So yeah, like most MMORPGs or just games alone at this point, you can heal yourself by eating food. That should not come as a surprise. And I think the most common food eaten to heal yourself is like lobsters and sharks, which is kind of wild to think if you eat a whole shark in like one bite. Well done, first loaf of bread made. Okay, that's good. Now it's telling me to walk back out. Oh, hang on. Oh, music. I'm not going to play any of these songs for you because I got it turned down so I can record ASMR. But, yeah, the music was really funny. I think the only song I actually can recall was the main theme, which kind of went something like dee 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 dee. But, okay, where am I going now? Emotes. Oh, it's talking about. Oh, I got shake your head, the bow. Sorry guys, my audio is really screwed up right now, but let's try to make it work. I can do the edits. But anyways, those are emotes, and like I said, I think most people just had the dance emote because it looked really funny. I don't think I've ever seen a person dance like that in my entire life. Oh, and then like you can run, which I think more than half of my whole time playing Runescape I ran. And you have like 100 like energy points, and you can if you just drain it down to 1, it makes you walk again. It's not like you die or anything. So we're gonna go talk to this. Try following the instructions. Rude. Okay. Hey, I know how to run, dude. Oh, it's asking me to turn it back off and walk, I think. It's only a short distance to the next guide. Why don't you try to run there? Start by opening the player settings. Oh, you know what? I was actually using the shortcut because they actually had this upgrade where if you click on it, you could run. But now he's wanting me to do it the old-fashioned way, which is what I had to do when I first played RuneScape. They didn't have this nice little. They didn't have any of these like your health bar. It was all on your stat screen, and it was a hassle. So yeah, click on run. They're kind of strict on this like tutorial thing. It's kind of a hassle, but like if you don't click on the right thing, they get all mad at you. You can't advance to the next thing. All right, so the quest guide, you're gonna send me on something to do. All right, wow, look at all the quests. He got the Black Knight's Fortress, Cook's Assistant, Demon Slayer, Doric's Quest, Dragon Slayer, Ernest the Chicken, Goblin, Diplomacy, Imp Catcher, the Night Sword. Wow, very descriptive. Where it was like, yeah, the Restless Ghost, Prince Ali Rescue. I remember all these. Pirates Treasure, Romeo and Juliet, Rune Mysteries, Sheep Shear. That's like the easiest one. No, actually, I think the first quest that most people do is like Cook's Assistant, because it's just like, I think you just have to get like an egg and some milk and help him make a cake. Shield of Arav, Vampire Slayer. That was a classic one. Witch's Potion. And then, so if you look right here, these are like the free quests, and then you have to pay. You have to subscribe, like I said, to unlock all the big quests, which is, as you can see, a whole lot more. So I think like a lot of the content that came out for like when I was playing, everything was for playing as a member. So I played for a good year as a free person until I got like all my quests done. And then I always wanted to go into like the member zones. As a matter of fact, if you want to open up your map, I don't even know where it is. I don't think I have it unlocked yet. I'm still looking at my quest journal. Yeah, let's talk to this guy again. But yeah, there's like entire like cities and towns, and like more than like 3/4 of the map you can't even access if you just play for free. Because you can still have a great time playing as a free player. You can like player kill, which is pretty much hunting down other players, and like you go to like the wild and then you slay other people. So it kind of makes it like a contest. Super fun. But like, yeah, also a lot of these skills you can't even access if you're playing for free, like construction, hunter, slayer. I think farming, fletching was probably one of them, which is super hard to make arrows. If you're playing for free, it was always hard to. And you couldn't do herblore, and you couldn't thieve. So there's like 6 to 8 skills you couldn't even access if you're a free player. And a lot of those skills make it really, really nice. Like you make like a ton more gold as a free player. Oh, okay, this is what I did. Wow, this is just... Sorry, I just got to take a minute to just look at these rocks. I like remember doing this forever. Oh, I'm going to prospect them first. It's 10. Oh, you're making bronze. I used to mine iron ore. That was my thing. But I'm gonna prospect these rocks now. Man, these graphics are just fantastic. Just incredible. But just trying to like think of some crazy stuff that used to happen in RuneScape, like old school and even current RuneScape. You know, there's such a difference. I might actually do one where I play the modern RuneScape, and just to teach or just to see what it's like, because I don't even know what it's like myself. The last time I logged on to like 2016 RuneScape, I was like, what the hell is this, dude? This is like they're trying to make like a World of Warcraft kind of thing, but I don't like it. This is all about the classic. You know, you can't just take away from the old school, which is the best. You know, and ask anybody that plays old school RuneScape, they'll tell you. You know, I was so upset when they came out with all these new updates and upgrades. Like, I think the death of RuneScape was when they put out, I don't know, it was probably when they did like farming and construction, and you can make your own house. No, as a matter of fact, I think it was the Grand Exchange that killed everything. The Grand Exchange was something that like, it was kind of like an auction house, and you would like trade items in between worlds. Like, I'm on world like 326 right now, and worlds are just like servers, you know what I mean? Game servers. It's really simplest way to say it. It's like 2,000 people can play in a server at a time, I believe. And then let me smith the bar. Oh, I think I have to click on the ore, put it into the furnace first. Yeah, you smelt the copper and tin and make a bar of bronze. Oh, that always made me so happy, because it looks like a little chocolate bar. See that? I used to like think I was making chocolate bars. But what was I saying? I forgot. Kind of rambling here, but yeah, what happened was like they came out with this like auction house kind of thing where you could trade items throughout the entire world all at once. So I could put up like 100 iron ore, and then overnight it would sell, and I'd come back and it would already be sold. However, the old days were like you had to hit trade, right? So let's click on this guy and hit trade. Report abuse. Oh, I didn't mean report. Sorry, man. I just got you in trouble. So you trade. Oh, I can't trade here because I'm being tutored. So let me just end this little tutorial real quick. I'm almost done. I think I just have to like kill a monster, then they teach me how to cast like a little spell, and then I'm in the free world, the mainland, which is where all the fun happens. Also, they're gonna teach me how to do some archery. But yeah, because you used to have to sit there and like say like type out, like for example, type like, you know, I don't even have the chat box unlocked yet. Like let's say like trying to sell iron ore, you'd be like selling 100 iron ore for 1,000 gold, and you just type that again and again and again. And it's like the most old school, old fashioned way of which to trade. You just try to find a person out there in the world that wants to sell you your item or purchase your item. And then they came out with the Grand Exchange, and now it's like it took out the human aspect of it, which is what made the game so great, you know. So I'm really failing at this. Wield bronze dagger. Oh, I'll be told how to equip items later. What exactly did he want me to do? Wheel a weapon. Oh, I did. Oh no, you have to click on your little guy. Oh yeah, check this out. Look, you even get to make your own like armor. I thought that was always a blast. Like it's like you get to dress up your character in his own armor, and it like changes your like appearance. Cause look, I'm holding it now. Oh, so that's pretty cool. Okay, I've already got it in my hand. I know how to wield, bro. You don't need to state the obvious. This is your worn inventory. I did click on it. Man, I think this is like the hardest thing in the whole game, is just to pass Tutorial Island. Oh, remove it. Let's see if that worked. Click on this now to display the details of what you have equipped. I believe I just did. See, look, I clicked on it, bro. I'm like legit stuck. I freaking did that. Oh, hang on. Does he mean this? Oh, okay. Yeah, like it'll tell you your stats. So for example, I just equipped a bronze dagger, and my stab went up, +4, slash +2, crush, and -4. Magic +1. I don't know how a bronze dagger enhances your like, you know, how to cast spells and whatnot. But anyways, so now that I'm holding it, I just want to go kill something I haven't played in so long. I just want to kill a rat, just for old time's sake. I don't think I'll ever play this game ever again. Oh cool, I got a short sword, and now I got a little shield. Yeah, I will never ever get into RuneScape like I used to. Maybe when I retire, when I'm like an old man or something. Oh, sorry. What's it want me to do? I'm gonna talk to him first. But if I have like infinite amount of time on my hands, I might, just for the hell of it, raise a character up to like some pretty good stats, just so I can join a clan and just go player killing and kill people. I was always terrible at player killing. I don't think I got any good items whatsoever. Well, this guy's already shooting bows, and he's been here like a quarter of the time that I have. Okay, so what do you want me to do again exactly? Click on this. Hang on. As you pass the mouse over an item, you'll see its name at the top left of the screen. Okay. Great. Helpful, right? It doesn't really tell you what to do next. You're kind of like stuck. Oh, no, quests were always the hardest thing to like. I always had to do a quest guide, and I cheated on every single quest. They make them so like they don't actually tell you any hints in game, and it's like the hardest thing in the world trying to find out what to do next. Like I have failed so hardcore. I just had to get online and look up like the cheat sheet or the quest guides. All right, unequip them. There we go. Combat interface. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. So I get like 4 little like attack choices. You can stab, which is more accurate. You can do slash, which is like harder than like you could do it accurately, but like you don't actually get. It's not very accurate, but you hit a little bit harder. Lunge is, I think it's like a mix in between the two of them, kind of accurate, but kind of hits harder. Block is just training like the defense. So if you want to heal up, you go block. So you kind of, so the enemy attacking you will miss more of the shots. Okay. Click on the gates indicated to continue. Oh, finally, we're actually going to head inside to fight the rats. Happy boy. This is going to be fun. Okay. All right, bring it on. Okay, the attacking interface is the funniest thing in the world. Check it out. It's like, this is it. You just sit back and watch it happen. And it's like, I might die. I'm scared. There we go. Killed him. Where's his bones? Every monster makes bones. And then you can like take the bones, like bury them. And then you get prayer experience, which they'll probably cover when we go to the chapel up here next. But wasn't that a blast? All there is to it in this game is just like you click on the person, and then you just sit back and watch, and then like eat food to heal yourself when your health drops down, like to make sure like you don't die. I mean, yeah, there's more things to it than that. Like you can say prayers to like increase your health, or like increase like the defense and make you harder to kill. I did it. I killed a giant rat. Pretty funny. Wow. He's like, you're such a noob, and all I do is teach people to do this all day. Archery. Man, I feel like archers were the kind of the scourge of the old school. Like I always felt bad for archer mains because I felt like they were just the underdogs of the. But so that kind of teaches you like about the combat. I remember when I was player killing once, and I was doing a clue scroll, and I got screwed because I spent like 3 days trying to get all these clues done. And a clue scroll is kind of like, it's like this little, what's like the best way to describe it? It's pretty much you're sent on like a treasure hunt, and once you find it, you get like secret rare items that are worth like a ton of gold, because you can only get them by going on that clue scroll. And I think I got like, I got 25 gold. Oh, the funniest thing in the world was seeing people get like super rich. Wow, this is crazy. I have never seen this before. This is like a brand new update. It's probably not brand new, but at least they seriously never had this back when it was like back in the like actual old school RuneScape, because this is like the 2016 like edition of old school. Kind of brought it back, you know. Wow, this is so funny. You have to be like a skill total of 300. So it says to preserve the old school character of this game, Looks like an update must gain 75% support to be released. Man, I swear the people that make this game, they're kind of hardcore. They don't... Wow, check it out. They got like all this other content that comes out. And they're already planning for 2017. Oh, that's incredible. So like you've got like old school raids, armory survey. I'm sorry, I gotta check this out for a little bit. I never saw this before. Should Dragon Claws be added to old school as an award from raids? Their fast-hitting iconic claws would require 60 attack to wield. I remember Dragon Claws, they were way cool. So I think they're just trying to like find out what needs to be added from like classic RuneScape to old school RuneScape, like the current old school, you know. That is so funny. I didn't ever see this. I thought this had to do with like the elections, like Trump or Hillary. Like, please get elections out of RuneScape, really. Oh, that's funny. That's way cool. Anyways, let's just hop on over here for a little bit. I think, what do we do now? Oh yeah, this guy teaches you about gold. A financial advisor. Wow, this game's coming a long ways. I think, how do you make money, huh? You pick flax for hours on end, and people buy your flax to increase their fletching skill, and they make strings for bows, and they sell them and get rich. And then like mages come along, and they use alchemy and turn them into a ton of gold. But they're probably not doing it for gold. They're probably doing it just to raise like the magic skill. That sums up 80% of the entire game right there for you. Just a lot of people making gold off of like turning items into more gold. Alchemy. There's a lot of that in this game as well. Yeah, this is prayer. So prayer is like, it's just like turning things on. Like, for example, thick skin will just give you like 5% defense, which I guess is okay for now, seeing that I only have 10 health. Not too bad. Seeing that I'm brand new, but okay, let's see. It's like Brother Brace. Have I already talked to him yet? Come on, okay. Alright, yada yada. My friends list. Oh, it's so sad. I don't have any friends in the block list, ignore list. Yeah, that's also like an important feature of like any game really nowadays. Please have a block list if you're planning on never making a game yourself or doing stuff, because people on the internet can be jerks. Sometimes including me if I get mad at the game. More like team-oriented games and your teammates don't really shape up to par, if you know what I mean. I'll admit I've gotten mad at mainly Overwatch players, because that's the game I play the most. Is I love Overwatch, but I'm trying to work out a way to do Overwatch ASMR. But the weird thing is I'm playing on a Mac right now, and I hooked up the PC on the Mac. Hang on, just look at the path to the Wizard's Tower. Okay, sorry, I just had to read the instructions real quick because I'm almost done here. And then I'm going to the mainland. Yeah, I was telling you, you talk to a mage, and he casts like one spell like on a chicken. Yeah, look at the spell book. Oh, look at all these spells. It's so cool. That's so funny. And then he gives me a rune, and I go click on cast Wind Strike on chicken. I think it kills him too. Oh no, it only does like one. Let's try it again. See, and then the chicken wants to fight me. Oh, I've already actually done that. How many runes did I get? I got enough. I wanted to kill the chicken. But yeah, it's like, oh, and every time he casts a spell, it takes away a rune. Like for example, you got the mind rune and the air rune. So it's got like the basic elements of casting spells and stuff, you know. Okay, looks like we're done. Okay, here we go. Looks like I did Tutorial Island, made it to the mainland. Here we are. Lumbridge. Wow. This is just too funny. I mean, this is like, I haven't actually logged on in this game in ages. Now I can chat. What's up, everybody? Oh, it appears above my head. Oh, it used to be so much fun just talking to people all across the world. I made some real life friends on this game that I still talk to today. I actually got like a pen pal that I still talk to even today, that I met like over 10 years ago. It was forever ago. And then I found him again on Facebook, and we just caught up through our love of like RuneScape, and I consider him like a real life friend. So I've actually met people in this game that have been and I'm still in contact with, you know? I think when you kill a goblin, he drops his armor. If you can see right here, maybe. Oh no, that's only his bones. Let me try like another one. Let me try to kill him again if I don't die in the process of it, because I got the crappiest items in the whole game. Got like bronze sword and then it's like a little shield, you know? But yeah, I'm gonna die if I don't heal up. No. I was looking at prayer. Sorry, it's late and it's Christmas Eve and I'm playing old school RuneScape. What is my life? Anyways, I'm trying to get him to drop his goblin armor. Because once he does that, it's just, I gotta tell you what it is. Come on, drop it. Where's my goblin armor? I guess it's like a rare drop. Yeah, so like monsters in this game, they drop items. Like for example, these cows just drop their hides, and you can make hides and armor through their crafting skill. Oh, check that guy out. He's got like full iron on. So that guy plays like, seriously, he's having a blast. He or she, I can't really tell. He's got like a clan cape, so you can tell who he is. He's got the sweet boots he can get out of that quest, and he's got the amulet of power, which gives you like 10 plus strength, and a rune sword. Anyways, I wanted to go to the main city and just kind of take on like a little walk to what like the big city was. I think it was called like oh, that guy's got mithril. Man, oh, I might just start playing this game again. It's so much fun. He has the frog hat. Oh, that is funny. He's got a little froggy hat. I remember the frog hat. Yeah, this is crazy. All right, they're probably laughing at me like, look at that new. He's level 3. Yeah, well, I have an old account that's probably level 100. I'm gonna kick your ass on if you. So you know you better watch your mouth. Just kidding. I don't have that password. I don't even know what the name was or the email to log in on. It's been so long. I wish I could log on and see all my old stuff. I'm gonna try to recover the account just for old time's sake, just to log on and see if there's any people on my friends list that are still playing. That would be funny. Oh, I'm not exactly sure if I can actually do that because the problem is when they came out with old school RS again, like it was down. Like it came to a point when like people were saying, I want to go back to like the glory days of RuneScape, you know. And finally they're like, oh, we can make old school RuneScape. Oh man, I'm under attack by I'm gonna get killed by this guy. I'm gonna run. Help, don't kill me all this way. Yeah, these guys are like, they probably killed thousands of people without any armor on. Unsuspecting people like me. Here we are. So I can't really, oh, it's not wanting to load. There we go. Okay, I made it. Made it to Varrock. I think that's what it was called. So let's check this out real quick. You got like, so there's like a little store you can buy some things in or sell items in. And if you're like a new player, it's always good to trade things with. Let's see what they have. I don't know why they have like 3,000 coins and 8,000 pieces of armor, but oh my gosh, that's crazy. How do they have room for all that? That cracks me up. I think some dude had it because he made it out of like hides, and he just poured out all of his inventory and his whole bank into the store. That's really funny. Anyways, so this is like the main area, kind of where. Man, it really is pretty dead, isn't it? I hope I get to see like more people. Is he a person? No, oh, hey, it's Romeo. Check that out. It's probably in the quest for Romeo and Juliet. Okay, I'm not exactly in like the correct world, I don't think. I think you gotta like change worlds. I can try that right now, but I think like world 1 and 2. Yeah, okay, here we go. This guy's got crazy good armor. So he has like dragon legs and then like dragon boots. And that helmet's also like an item like for people that subscribe. And this dude's got like, he has like the golden armor, I think it's trimmed. So it's got like a nice little gold trim on it. He looks pretty cool. Yeah, check him out. He looks way good. And I'm over here with a bronze sword and a shield. So anyways, that was kind of like a nice little tour for you to see what RuneScape was like in the old days. And I guess you can't really say old days because it's like that's how it is now if you play old school. But yeah, it was a nice little trip down nostalgia lane, and I'm going to try to switch worlds real quick and see if I can log on to like a more crowded world to show you what it's like to see like a ton of people, because I'm pretty sure I'm on like some obscure server with not like a lot of people playing. So let me try that out real quick. Yeah, I don't even know how. Oh, yep, here it is. And it looks just as quiet and dead. Oh, you know what? They're probably at the Grand Exchange. That's why. That explains it here. Let me walk over there real fast because it's not very crowded over here. And I already told you like about the Grand Exchange, kind of the auction house of RuneScape, you know. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm not even sure how to open up my map at this point. I'm gonna look at my map after this actually. That'd be really fun. I haven't looked at it in years. I saw the craziest thing. I saw that this person had a shop, like an Etsy shop, and they made a mug with a RuneScape map on it. And I thought that was the coolest thing. Like I might actually buy that just to laugh and just to be happy every time I drink out of it. Like, hey, this is my RuneScape mug. You know what? Yeah, there's probably gonna be like a ton of people over here. I think there's like 900 people in this world right now, and as you can see, it's set aside as a trade world. Like they actually made it to be like a world to go to trade. You know what I mean? It was like made that way. So more people would just go there just for one certain thing. It's like a specific reason for them to create a world was for trade and stuff. And they got one for like player killing and like certain games that they have. They probably got like a world for mining and stuff like that. But yeah, here's the Grand Exchange. So there ought to be a ton of people over here. I'm going to run there. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, I can already see like little like people on my thing. Okay, yeah, there you go. On any given day, this world is crowded with people like talking and trying to sell things and like just trying to build clans and trying to like help each other on quests and like usually just argue with each other and like have a blast. You know, that's what this game's all about. Here, I'm going to tell some people what's up. Smile, everyone. You are going on my YouTube channel. Congratulations. You guys are going to be famous. Gonna be famous. This is a day in RuneScape history to remember. Alright, I'm gonna log out before I get in trouble or people start arguing with me. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. That was quite the trip down a game that took up my whole childhood. So I do not plan on playing it again. I'm sorry, but I got other games to play like Overwatch. So, and if you're still awake, why don't you hit that subscribe if you enjoyed this content for more ASMR, and I will see you again soon.